I came home one Friday night. I said I quit school. I'm going to the Army Monday.
Really?
Yeah. I wasn't doing that well at school, and I always wanted to go in the Army. I always wanted to go to Vietnam. For Christmas in '65, I got Robin Moore's book, The Green Berets, and I read that, and I said, that's what I want to do.
What was the attraction?
They were well-trained. It sounds weird, but they're well-trained, humble, modest people. You know, they call themselves the quiet professionals. They were just really well-mannered, well-trained, and did incredibly interesting things. Incredibly interesting. The stuff we did was incredibly interesting that no one else was doing. Missions where they consisted of 2 to 3 Americans, 5 to 8 indigenous people, in our case mostly Montagnards of the Bru tribe, but they could be Chinese nuns, they could be Vietnamese, Laotians. And we would be inserted into an area 10 by 10 square kilometers to find out where the bad guys were for 5 days. And they were always in hot areas. A lot of times we got shot out right away. In other words, we landed and they were shooting at us, or we wouldn't last a day. We would look for the Ho Chi Minh Trail. We would call in air support at night because they like to travel at night.
You said here often you were not told the true purpose of the mission.
Correct. They'd say, go in there and find something, and you go, what are they going to find? I remember one time we got debriefed in the DMZ, and we looked like we all had been shot, but what had happened is we had all these leeches on our legs, so our legs were all red when we got back. I remember being I was at E4, being briefed by a 2-star Air Force general with a new first lieutenant team leader that we didn't like. He'd never gone out. And he was telling us, well, we're going to go up in this northwest corner of the Mujia Pass, and we don't know what's there. We have these pictures, this corner, this corner, this corner, there's troops, and so the last 4 teams going in there have not come out. I said, sir, I know what's in there, okay? All the bad guys in the world.
What was the hardest part about the mission?
The hardest part was clearly having some of your mates not make it back. Period. End of story. Nothing harder than that. You never forget. You get over it, but you'll never forget.
What kept you going?
It's sort of a combination of peer pressure and training. You know, you wanted to be, I considered myself a very average soldier with very great friends, and you didn't want to let anybody down. The last thing you want to do is let the man to your right and the man to your left down. You want to take care of them. So you take care of your friends at whatever cost.
Did you get a sense you were accomplishing something?
Yes, we had a huge sense of accomplishment. I mean, we were getting intelligence that we thought was informing the Army and the Navy that we were finding out where the bad guys were and knocking out their supply lines and finding out where they were so the big guys could win and get them. Yes, we felt we were doing it. We were accomplishing our mission in spades.
So are you glad you went through the experience?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. I wanted to go see, I wanted to serve my country. I wanted to see a war. I wanted to see how I personally was going to react to it. And I wanted to make sure that after I came back with all the stuff going on in Vietnam, that people knew that our soldiers were doing a good job, an honorable job, and doing their best to serve the Vietnamese people as well as the American cause. And that simply because you heard some stories about some people being out of line didn't mean that was the average guy. We were doing a good job for a lot of people.